So hello people, today we'll be solving LeetCode daily question 57, that is insert interval, and in this we'll be given an array of non-overlapping intervals where interval size represents start and the end of a particular interval, and we have to insert and intervals is sorted in ascending order by start I, and we'll be also given an array of new intervals which will be containing only two points, that is start and end, and we that represent the particular start and end point of the new interval of the okay. And what we have to do is we have to insert the new interval into intervals such that intervals is still in sorted in ascending order by start I, and interval still does not overlap any of the overlapping intervals, and we have to return intervals after this insertion. Okay, so and we can also merge overlapping intervals if necessary. Okay, so let's have a look at the first test case. We are given 1 3 and 6 9, so we know that 2 5 will be lying in this particular range only. So what we'll be doing is we can insert in, like we'll be having 1, then I'll be inserting 2, and then I'll be inserting 3 will also lie in this range. I can also insert 5, sorry. So my output comes out to be this. And second test case, what I'm having is I'm having 1 2 3 5 6 7, yeah, and my new interval is 4 8. So I know that 4 8 will be lying somewhere between this interval and this interval, so I'll be joining both of these intervals. So I'll be having at the okay, so as I'm having 8, so this interval means these three intervals will be joined together. So my output comes out to be 1 2 3 10 12 16. Okay, so for this let's first have a temporary list of integer array, int array, that is equal to, let's call it list only, is equal to new array list, and in this I'll be storing all the intervals. Okay, and now let's have a I index that will be iterating towards the intervals array, and then while I is less than the intervals dot length, and my intervals I means the first element, the starting of the interval, is less than or equal to my intervals new interval, the ending. Okay, the ending point of the my new interval 1. What I'll be doing is, oh, sorry. I guess, yeah, interval 1, my ending point is less than the starting point of the new interval. Okay. I'll be just I'll be adding the particular interval into the list, and I'll be incrementing it in list.add intervals I, and let's just increment that. Now let's use a while loop again, that while I is less than intervals dot length. Now after this loop we know that we are in that particular range, after which we need to either merge interval or we can just directly insert the new interval, and my intervals I 0. Okay, and also let's just do one thing here, it should be less than, yeah, intervals I 0 is less than or equal to the new intervals ending in position. For example, like in this case I was having 5, so I'll be iterating like while my this 6 my ending intervals I0, I'll be adding this, and then I'll be check. Okay, so I'll be first, sorry, my bad, it will be added here only, because here only that this condition will be failed is it will be greater than, and so I'll be not adding, I'll be just incrementing it to the I'll be just moving on to the next loop. And then here what I need to do is I'll be just doing new interval 0th element will be updated by the minimum of my current intervals ith 0th element and my already present element, and my first index will be updated with the maximum. Okay, let's just paste this, and my new interval 1 will be equal to the maximum of intervals I 1 and my new interval 1. Okay, and I need to do the I plus plus. Now what I'll do, I'll just add list.add my new interval, and after this I'll be adding the remaining intervals, at while I is less than intervals dot length, I'll be adding the remaining intervals, that list dot add new sorry intervals I plus plus, and at the end what I'll do, I'll just convert this list to array and of new int of the size list dot size, and with just 2 columns. Okay, now let's run it, and it gets accepted. Now let's submit it. Okay, I guess it will not. I added a dot by mistake. Yeah, and let's submit it again. Yeah, and it gets accepted. Okay, so this is it for today. Thank you for watching.